Red Bull responds to its worrying development. Lewis Hamilton is hyped for the new season, and Alonso has been told to retire and stop racing. Do consider subbing to the channel. Let's get into the latest F1 news. Christian Horner has addressed recent comments made by Adrian Newey regarding Red Bull's development trajectory. Newey expressed concerns that his input on the RB20, the latest Formula One car, was largely ignored. In response, Horner pointed out that the issues Red Bull has faced were already evident during Newey's tenure, particularly throughout 2023. This past May, Red Bull made headlines by announcing that Newey would depart for Aston Martin in early 2025 after an extended gardening leave. Despite this transition, he continues to contribute to the ongoing development of Red Bull's hypercar, the RB17. In reflecting on Newey's influence, it's worth noting the significant achievements he leaves behind. This year, he helped guide Max Verstappen to his 2024 Drivers' Championship title, marking Newey's 26th championship victory. However, following the Miami Grand Prix, Newey stepped back from the team's Formula One operations, transferring leadership to technical director Pierre Wash. This shift coincided with a noticeable dip in Red Bull's performance as the development of the RB20 began to unravel. The car began to face balance issues that created a disconnected front and rear, which Horner pointed out made it increasingly challenging to drive, thereby impacting lap times for both Verstappen and teammate Checo Perez. The results were stark, resulting in a disappointing 10-race winless streak for Red Bull, its longest since 2020. This marked a significant moment in the season, as the team saw competitors like McLaren and Ferrari overtake them in the standings, putting additional pressure on Verstappen. As we consider the future of Red Bull racing, Adrian Newey's departure represents the end of an era. He has consistently been a visionary in Formula One, and his insights into the car's performance lend valuable perspective. Newey himself noted that as he observed the 2024 car design, it appeared to become increasingly difficult for drivers to handle. Despite Verstappen's exceptional skills allowing him to adapt, Perez struggled with the changes, highlighting a growing disparity in performance between the two teammates. This evolution of the car's dynamics underscores possible shifts in Red Bull's strategy moving forward. As Newey transitions to Aston Martin next month, fans and analysts alike will be watching closely to see how both teams adjust and what the future holds for Red Bull's performance on the grid. Keep an eye on the ever-changing landscape of Formula One as these developments unfold. As the F1 season progresses, the situation at Red Bull remains a focal point. Team principal Christian Horner acknowledges that there were problems lingering from 2023, suggesting that the issues with performance are more deeply rooted than recent comments might imply. Horner mentioned that the team's challenges with the car's characteristics had been evident well before the last racing season, urging a thorough dig into the data to uncover the contributing factors. Throughout the winter, the Red Bull team has dedicated itself to resolving the vices of the RB20 model. Horner expressed confidence in their efforts, indicating that significant progress was made during the offseason. He emphasized that the real test would come next week, where early indications will reveal whether they successfully tackled these issues before the new season kicks into full gear. Looking ahead, Red Bull plans to debut their 2025 RB21 just ahead of preseason testing, with a private filming day set for February 25th in Bahrain. Fans will have their eyes peeled to see how the car performs all at gone, especially after the ambitious development work undertaken during the winter months. Meanwhile, the world of Formula One is buzzing with the arrival of Adrian Newey at Aston Martin, and anticipations are running high. Known for his remarkable design skills, many wonder if he can elevate Aston Martin into a competitive position. As speculation builds around teams, the focus now shifts to how Newey's involvement will impact both Aston Martin and Red Bull going forward. Amid rising rumors regarding Max Verstappen's future with Red Bull, both the driver and Horner have addressed the swirling speculation. Verstappen's name has been mentioned in connection with major moves, which adds another layer of intrigue to the upcoming races. As each team gears up, including major players like Ferrari, setting high expectations with their new SF25 model, the excitement in the Formula One community continues to grow. Every development in this fast-paced sport keeps fans engaged and looking forward to what's next. Stay tuned and keep following the latest updates as the Formula One season unfolds, with plenty of drama and excitement promised on the track. Lewis Hamilton, a name synonymous with Formula One excellence, has recently shifted gears in his career by making a monumental switch from Mercedes to Ferrari. Hamilton, with 7 world championships on his resume, seems to be fully embracing this new chapter, fueled by a profound conviction that he made the right choice. "I do not have the slightest doubt," he insists, expressing a sense of urgency and excitement that resonates throughout the paddock. Leaving behind a legacy with Mercedes after 12 fruitful years, Hamilton is now on a quest for his elusive 8th title with Ferrari. Despite facing a challenging run with the Silver Arrows, where he only clinched 2 victories over the past 3 seasons, Hamilton's spirits are undeterred. The fierce competition he's faced from drivers like Max Verstappen has only solidified his belief that Ferrari is where he needs to be right now. Last season, Hamilton marked a significant milestone by breaking a 945-day winless streak with a spectacular victory at Silverstone, yet Mercedes struggled to keep pace with the Scuderia, who ultimately finished strong in the Constructors' Championship. Hamilton acknowledges Ferrari's impressive performance, noting that they captured the minds of fans and competitors alike with 5 wins throughout the season. He has a fiery belief that joining the team is a step forward, opening doors to more success and potential glory, nothing less than what the Scuderia is known for. Hamilton's enthusiasm was palpable as he participated in various events, including the Grand F175 launch, where he donned the iconic red Ferrari colors for the first time. He recalls how exhilarating it felt to engage with the passionate Ferrari fanbase, an experience he described as totally new. The warmth and energy from the fans transformed his perspective, no longer just a competitor, but a key figure representing one of the most storied teams in motorsport history. As Hamilton gears up for the season, he recently completed his maiden laps in the new Ferrari SF25, a moment that undoubtedly added to his excitement. It's a fresh start, filled with possibilities and potential. This transformation isn't just about switching teams, it's about legacy, ambition, and the pursuit of greatness. Hamilton is eager to contribute to Ferrari's rich history and bolster their future endeavors. Stay tuned as we follow Lewis Hamilton on his exhilarating journey to conquer Formula One with Ferrari. Lewis Hamilton and his teammate Charles Leclerc made headlines this week as they participated in a thrilling testing session at the Fiorano circuit. Thousands of devoted tifosi gathered to catch a glimpse of their heroes in action. The excitement was palpable, with fans going to great lengths for a better view, one even resorting to cutting down a tree. Hamilton's switch to Ferrari is monumental. He is one of the most successful drivers in Formula One history, boasting 105 race wins and 7 championship titles. The anticipation builds as he prepares for his debut in red at the upcoming Australian Grand Prix, set to take place from March 14 to 16, 2025. In an interview, Hamilton emphasized the importance of being well prepared as the season approaches. "We've put a huge amount of work into that," he stated. His focus is not just on the car itself, but also on fostering relationships with his new team members. This blend of collaboration and trust is vital for success, and Hamilton appears genuinely excited about the challenge ahead. "Every day's been exciting. I literally wake up with excitement," he shared. Hamilton's next chance to test the SF25 will be at the Bahrain circuit from February 26 to 28. Expectations are high, especially as the F1 community buzzes with intrigue over how this new dynamic with Ferrari will unfold. Meanwhile, George Russell revealed that Hamilton's move shocked many within the sport, indicating how significant this transition really is. Keeping the focus on teamwork, Charles Leclerc is bracing for the biggest challenge yet, competing alongside a driver of Hamilton's caliber. As these two heavyweights prepare for the upcoming season, the question remains: who will emerge on top? Will it be Hamilton with his experience and accolades, or the young and fierce Leclerc? Stay tuned to see how this thrilling narrative develops as both drivers aim to make their mark in this year's championship. Toto Wolff, the head of Mercedes Formula One, recently addressed concerns about Ineos, a key sponsor for the team, following reports of financial cutbacks by the British company. Many fans were left wondering if Ineos would continue its support amidst scaling back in various sectors. However, Wolff reassured everyone that Ineos is committed to staying with the team, despite the company's efforts to reduce costs in other areas. Ineos, known for its prominent role in various sports, ranging from football to sailing and rugby, is reportedly reassessing its sponsorship portfolio. This scrutiny has intensified following a costly legal battle, specifically a lawsuit from New Zealand Rugby, which alleges that Ineos breached a 6-year contract by pulling out 3 years early. This situation has prompted discussions about the sustainability of Ineos sponsorships. Moreover, there's another layer to this story. Sailor Ben Ainsley is contemplating legal action against Ineos after his departure from the America's Cup team, raising further questions about the company's financial commitments. Contributing to this financial strain is a massive investment by Sir Jim Ratcliffe's Ineos to acquire a stake in Manchester United, costing around $1.6 billion. This investment has led to cost-cutting measures, including the termination of sponsorship with Tottenham Hotspur. Amidst this turbulent atmosphere, Toto Wolff stands firm in his belief that these financial strategies won't affect Ineos's involvement with Mercedes. He emphasized this point while speaking to Sky Sports News during the F175 season launch event. Wolff stated it was never a consideration when questioned about Ineos potentially withdrawing sponsorship. This statement is significant as it reflects both his confidence in the partnership and the strength of Ineos' styles and commitment to the Mercedes Formula One team. As the season progresses, all eyes will be on Mercedes to see how they navigate these sponsorship dynamics and continue their competitive edge in Formula One. With such strong support from Ineos assured, fans of the team can look forward to an exciting season ahead. As we gear up for the F1 2025 season, the focus intensifies on Mercedes and their partnership with Ineos. It's been a topic of discussion ever since Jim Ratcliffe became a significant figure in the team's dynamic alongside Toto Wolff. The camaraderie between them appears solid, as Ratcliffe emphasized their enduring bond. He confidently stated, "We are never going to part ways. He's been a great sponsor, and nothing you read in the news will change anything." This reassurance comes at a crucial time when there are whispers about the state of their collaboration. Mercedes' ownership structure is quite interesting, with Ratcliffe and Wolff each holding a third of the team, while Mercedes/Daimler retains the remaining shares. This unique arrangement signifies a shared commitment to the team's success and future plans. However, with the recent reveal of the W16, there have been strong rumors swirling around the paddock. Fans and pundits alike are curious about the implications of this new development for Mercedes' strategy in the upcoming season. In recent months, Kimi Antonelli raised concerns regarding Mercedes' Plan B, specifically highlighting the issue of fast cars that tend to crash. This has put additional pressure on the team as they navigate the complexities of maintaining a championship-worthy performance. Meanwhile, the scrutiny placed upon Ineos' sporting ventures continues to grow, especially following setbacks in other areas, like Manchester United's current struggles in the Premier League. The performance of the Ineos Grenadiers cycling team has also drawn attention, as they haven't been able to replicate the past glories of Team Sky since acquiring it. Since Ineos ventured into the world of Formula One and became co-owners of Mercedes in December 2020, the results have somewhat fallen short of the expectations. Since their collaboration, the Silver Arrows have only clinched one title, the 2021 Constructors' Championship. The stakes are high this season, with fans eager to witness a change in fortunes. Interestingly, the visibility of the Ineos branding on the W16 has been notably reduced, which some might interpret as a sign of tension. However, the team is quick to clarify that this does not indicate a possible breakup of their partnership. Instead, it's part of a strategic evolution as they continue to build on their legacy in Formula One. Looking ahead, All eyes will be on Mercedes as they hint at significant changes coming to the W16. With ambitions soaring, the team aims to avoid repeating past missteps and ensure they remain a dominant force on the grid. The excitement is palpable as fans anticipate how these developments will manifest on race day. As we close in on the start of the new season, it's clear that the landscape in Formula One is continuously evolving. Expect to hear much more from Mercedes and Ineos as they work together to reclaim their position at the front of the pack. Stay tuned, as we will keep you updated with all the breaking news and insights as the season draws nearer. Let's take this journey together as we anticipate an action-packed F1 2025 season. Fernando Alonso is a name that's synonymous with Formula One, but with the upcoming season, there are mixed predictions surrounding his future. As he continues his journey with Aston Martin, whispers of doubt are growing louder, especially from within the racing community. Recently, Tom Coronel, a former racing driver, made headlines by suggesting that Alonso should consider stepping back, saying, "Your time is over." This message comes at a time when Alonso, now 43 years old, is preparing for his 22nd season in the sport. While his age might raise eyebrows, it's worth noting that Alonso has a multi-year deal with Aston Martin, indicating that he may not be ready to hang up his racing gloves just yet. His tenure at Aston Martin has certainly been notable. In just 2 years, Alonso has emerged as a standout driver, showcasing his talent by consistently landing himself on the podium. He has a storied past, having made his debut in Formula One back in 2001 with Minardi, and later achieving incredible success with Renault, where he won back-to-back titles in 2005 and 2006. However, since those glory days, he has faced challenges at McLaren and Ferrari, and even took a 2-year sabbatical from the sport. His return in 2021 saw him racing for Renault's rebranded team, Alpine, before making the switch to Aston Martin. Despite his accomplishments, there's a palpable sense of skepticism about Alonso's performance in the 2025 season. Coronel has forecasted that he might be the biggest disappointment of the upcoming year. Although Alonso had a strong first season with Aston Martin, securing 8 top 3 finishes and coming tantalizingly close to victory, the question remains, can he maintain that momentum? Looking ahead, the 2025 season is shaping up to be a pivotal one. Alonso will drive the first car designed by Adrian Newey for Aston Martin, a highly anticipated moment in the F1 world. Yet Coronel's remarks suggest that perhaps Alonso should consider passing the reins to a younger driver for the new design, an indication that the racing community is doubtful about his ability to compete at the highest level against a new wave of talent. As we count down to the new season, all eyes will be on Alonso. Will he prove the naysayers wrong and continue to thrive, or will he enter a new chapter that forces him to reflect on his illustrious career? Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain: Fernando Alonso's journey in Formula One is far from over, and the drama will continue to unfold on and off the track. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the exciting storylines that F1 2025 has to offer. Alonso's career has sparked diverse reactions, with some questioning his continued presence in Formula One. While acknowledging his incredible achievements as a racer, there's a discussion about the next steps for seasoned veterans. One voice in the conversation suggests that perhaps it's time for Alonso to embrace a new role within motorsport, such as coaching budding talent like Sauber rookie Gabriel Bortoleto. As sentiments around Alonso's tenure evolve, it emphasizes the importance of making room for fresh perspectives in the sport. The call for seasoned drivers to step aside is a reminder that while legacy matters, progress in racing is vital. The notion is clear: let new talent shine and take the wheel in premier seats. Switching gears, we turn our attention to another headline event, a glimpse into Adrian Newey's upcoming work with Aston Martin. Fans are eagerly anticipating his innovative contributions, set to begin next month. This partnership could set the stage for exciting developments within the team and Formula One as a whole. Moreover, Alonso brings lightheartedness to the conversation surrounding the Monaco Grand Prix, jokingly suggesting that maybe 10 or 12 pit stops might be needed for the race. His humor encapsulates the unpredictable nature of racing, where anything can happen on the day. Speaking of excitement, imagine a scenario where a 44 or 45-year-old Fernando Alonso clinches the championship in a Newey-designed car. The prospect ignites a spark of hope and tomorrow's possibilities within F1 fans, illustrating that timeless talent can defy all odds. With all the unfolding stories, one thing remains clear: Formula One's thrilling landscape promises to keep us on the edge of our seats. Stay tuned as we explore these narratives and more.